What's up, guys? It's Coach Dave here. It is Sunday night. Oh my God, it's Monday night.
Feels like a Sunday.
It's Monday night. We are here. Let me just say, so I don't know about you guys, but after our girls eat dinner, they literally think that after they eat dinner is a time to go wild in the house. Look, what, Sadie? They're in here. They're running around in circles. They're jumping on couches like they shouldn't be. They're loud as anything. Kristen and I are trying to clean up after dinner, and they're wild, right, Addison? You're totally.
She's like all sweaty.
Yeah, they're over here looking. They're over here looking at me. They're over here looking at me like they're all innocent, but you're wild. Why are you wild after?
Because I'm playing a game called Fight. I want to fight.
They're playing a game called Fight. So they fight. So Chris and I are saying that them going back to school can't come quick enough. Like, this is the Atkins household. All right, girls. So, oh my goodness. All right. So this is it. This is our life after dinner every single night. This is it. All right. So I'm gonna get right to the topic here because, all right, girls. Let me try to start it now. Please calm down. Holy cow. So, as many of you guys have known, a couple months ago, the short story is that doing Body Beast, not actually doing the program, but I was on an incline bench, and I went to pop the dumbbell up just to get the dumbbell up to do incline, and I felt like almost like a flick of a rubber band when I worked out, and being a stubborn male, I felt the injury, and I finished my workout. I don't know who can relate to that, but I finished, and then I don't know, like an injury like that, I guess maybe I feel like as soon as I turned 40 that it changed, because I just figured I was going to get better. It hurt, it was sore, it went on for a week, 2 weeks, I modified, I changed things, but after like 2 months I said, let me go get checked out. So I went and got checked out. The orthopedic surgeon had some tests done, and basically I have a slap tear, which is a small labrum tear that I re-aggravated from 19 years ago, because a quick story is that we had somebody that broke into a house in the middle of the night with the family home, is when I was in uniform working a midnight shift as a state trooper. And on the way to the scene at like 2 in the morning, I saw the car that was leaving the house, ended up stopping the car and had a fight with the guy and had to pull the guy through the window of the driver's side of the car, and I hurt my shoulder, and I tore it from that incident from about 19 years ago. So it's always been not really bothersome, but the tear has been there, and I was in physical therapy about 19 years ago, and I've been better, so I retweaked it, I aggravated it. So when I got the test done, I had arthritis in my shoulder, I had the tear, I had a little bit of a bone spur on top. So the doctor gave me some strong anti-inflammatories, prednisone, started going to physical therapy, feeling great. And about 3 weeks in to the training, this was about 2 weeks ago, I re-aggravated the injury again. Again, I re-aggravated in physical therapy because I think I pushed myself. I was doing like a straight arm bar, holding a kettlebell, and my fault of my own, I pushed too much, I re-aggravated it. So I went to the doctor a week ago, and he gave me a cortisone shot, first time in my shoulder, and he basically told me, you need to shut your left arm down, nothing, no curls, no shoulder presses. It takes a good 6 weeks for soft tissue injury to heal, and if you don't shut it down, you're going to be dealing with this forever. So I'm going to be honest, that was hard for me at first, because fitness is part of my life, 6 days a week. Need it more mentally than physically, but I think just as guys, it's hard to say, hey, shut it down. But I always say, you know, you have another arm, you have a core and 2 legs to work out. So I kind of was like just mashing it up for the past week and a half, just doing whatever I felt like, which is not the greatest thing. I was going to do a week of hard labor this week, which is coming out with Sagi Kalev from Body Beast. We have a lot of people on our team and many people that are in our challenge groups that are starting that this week. But I can't do that. I can't do some of it. So I have to give a shout out and a thank you to my boy, Mark Briggs, who I had a long phone conversation with yesterday after I went for like a 4-mile run, and came up with a plan. And my plan, and this is kind of getting to it, but I want to lay the background. My plan is here. And what I realized first is like, holy cow. I went to Beachbody On Demand and I realized how many different workouts within the programs that there, actually is. So I spoke to Mark and the plan was this, and this is going to be my cycle with my training. It's going to be a cardio. If I kind of go through the days, it's cardio one day, core one day, and the core day can also be resistance training. Now let me explain a little more information on the resistance training. Mark really brought to my attention about doing unilateral training, meaning I can still do curls or arm work or shoulder work or back work on my one side, which is my good side, and your body, and I forget the term, actually I know the term but I can't pronounce the word, my body's not going to have it, I'm going to have one huge chest muscle and this side's going to kind of shrink. It just really doesn't work that way. So on top of the core day, you can also do resistance training unilaterally. So I'm going to incorporate that. The next day is legs. Now with legs, I'm going to flip-flop between resistance training and plyometrics. So I flip-flop between resistance and plyometrics. Then the next day, we talked about doing a rest day on day 4, so 3 days on, 1 day off. But I'm going with the same cycle again. So then a cardio day, a core or / resistance day, a leg day, and then an off day. So I'll be off on the 6th day. Now this is what I did to flip-flop it even more. On the second day of the cycle, which is my core day or resistance training, 1 day of the 6, so day 2 will be a core workout. But day 5, which is when I do it again in that week, it's going to be a resistance workout. So what I did, and I'll put it in the comments, but to give you an example, so this week, if you guys that want to see, this is like I mapped out the entire month of September, and I pretty much am not repeating too many of the workouts in 30 days, which is pretty cool. So today I did Shift Shop Speed 35. Tomorrow, it doesn't call for it on the calendar, but it's a core day, so I'm going to do hard labor because that just came out. I'm going to do the core workout. Then my day 3 is a leg day, so I'm going to do resistance training, so hard labor legs. That will be on Wednesday. On Thursday, I'm going to do from the Masters Hammer and Chisel Agility, because that's a cardio day, right? The second day, again, is a core resistance day. So I'm going to do a core day, and I'm going to do ISO abs from Tony Horton's one-on-one workouts. There's 3 volumes of workouts with just Tony and the camera that's in his home gym, which are just awesome. And then on Saturday, I am doing another one-on-one workout, which is called On One Leg, which is another thing Mark and I spoke about, is that doing stuff by balancing, doing curls with the one arm, but only standing on one leg, or doing tricep kickbacks only on one leg, or doing core work and really working on the fundamentals of putting your body off balance. So there's so many different ways to incorporate this. Now, one thing I did say is I said, I probably should do some yoga, probably because that's probably what my body needs. And Mark brought up a good point, and he said, listen, a lot of the yoga poses put a lot of strain on your shoulder. So he said doing an active recovery stretch day is good, but doing a lot of the yoga can be bad. And you know what? It's very truthful, so I probably won't be doing too much yoga, even though I know my body as a whole needs more stretching. So then, like next week, to give you an idea, I have, what I love about it is I switched it up, and let me just give it to you, and I'll post. If anybody wants this actual calendar, let me know, and I'll post it in the comments. Maybe hit the like button or comment below you want to see it if you want to get the calendar. But like next week, I have Sean Week and Same Basics for a cardio day. Then I have just arms, a one-on-one workout, which I'm going to do on the second day, but I won't be doing this one arm, so I'll do it unilaterally. Then I have P90X2 plyo side, because this week my leg workout is resistance training. Next week my leg workout is plyometrics, which is jump training. So I flip-flopped it even more. Then I'm going to do core to force MMA speed. Then I'm going to do T25 ab intervals for abs. And then I'm going to do hard labor legs again the end of next week. So I flip-flop my legs days from this week to next week in terms of what day I do plyo and what day I do resistance training. So just within this 2 weeks, I am doing multiple different cardio workouts, multiple different resistance trainings, different core workouts, different leg workouts, and that's just in 2 weeks. And I did another 2 weeks. Like the following 2 weeks, I have an MMA plyo workout from core to force. I have ISO abs. Then I have Body Beast bulk legs. I have Pure Cardio from Sean Week. I have Balance and Power from P90X2. And then I have Old School P90X Plyo that I'm doing September 23rd on that day as well. So guys, one thing I got excited about with this is I created my own calendar to help my shoulder recover, but I am going to be blasting my body with some intense workouts. And another thing I may also add as well is getting a 20-pound weighted vest. A 20-pound weighted vest that I may put on, so it's going to give me even stronger resistance in any of the resistance moves. It's also going to cause my chest to be compressed, so my breathing is going to probably be labored more easily, so it's going to increase my cardiovascular strength and my anaerobic training as well, because I'm going to be in that shortness of breath in the anaerobic training. So I absolutely love this calendar. I'm excited about it. The workouts range from 25 minutes to some are 63 minutes. My longest one that I have, 67 minutes, P90X2 total body I'm doing on September 26th, and I'm going to modify on workouts that anything has to do with this arm. So my point of this is a couple things. Number one, if you're injured, you can absolutely find a way to adapt and overcome and have a workout plan that works for you. Number two, it was eye-opening the amount of workouts that I have in Beachbody On Demand and the intensity of the level like I like to train, that I can still train this hard with the amount of workouts that are in Beachbody Demand with my shoulder injury. And the third thing I realized is the fact that I was able to put together in advance a schedule. And again, if you guys want to see this, just comment below and I'll put it in there, that I could have 4 weeks of virtually nothing is repeated in terms of the order of the weeks, and I'm flipping stuff around. So if I could take this and combine it, right, fitness and nutrition comes hand in hand, and I'll be honest, since I've been injured, my nutrition has not been on point, and it's really kind of been in my head, kind of like, my body's not 100%, so I can't give my nutrition 100%. Or really it should be the other way around, because if your body is injured, you really want to focus on dialing in your nutrition. So I'm going to focus on that starting here. And that's basically it. So this schedule, I know some people messaged this morning they want to see it, private message me want to see it. This is it. I will message you guys back the calendar. I will also comment below if anybody wants to see it and give it to you guys. And I look forward to the journey in September. And getting my workouts done. It's going to be in the mornings every day because my kids go back to school, so the alarm will be going off when they go back to school super early, 4:50 a.m. Is probably what we're looking at for the morning. But it's all good, taking my pre-workout. So have an amazing Monday night. I feel like it's Sunday because I have an extra day off because it's Labor Day. And the guys have an amazing, amazing week, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.